The National Assembly on Monday passed the Petroleum Exploration and Production Amendment Bill during the 31st sitting of the 12th Parliament. Minister of Natural Resources Vikram Bharat says the bill paves the way for the government's gas-to-shore energy project.
Mr. Speaker, let me start by thanking my colleagues who would have made the case for us to pass today the amendment to the Petroleum Act, which will pave the way for one of the most transformational projects our country will ever see.
In the wee hours of Tuesday, the National Assembly also removed Section 1531 of the Summary Jurisdiction Offences Act, which stated it was an offence for any person appearing in the attire of the opposite gender in a public way or public place for any improper purpose. The amendment is in keeping with a 2018 judgment of the Caribbean Court of Justice that the provision was unconstitutional.
It is the duty of this House, having been directed by the declaratory orders made by the epicenter, the peak of our judicial hierarchical structure. It is the duty of this House now to remove that repulsive provision from the laws. That is an obligation that we have. It is a duty that devolves upon this House, having regard to the pronouncements made by our highest court.
The Civil Law Amendments Bill was also passed in the National Assembly Tuesday morning. The amended bill recognizes that once a single man and woman have been sharing a common law union for a stipulated time period, the law recognizes that they're entitled to legal benefits.
This amendment is part of that same genus to remove any type of discrimination and to unshackle that spouse who is left in a union after the death of the other spouse, but have to share the matrimonial property acquired during that union with persons outside of that union. We feel that to keep that in our law book not only perpetuate injustice, but it continues a culture of discrimination which offends against the rule of law and which offends against our Constitution.
The National Assembly also voted to adopt the recommendations of the Commission of Inquiry into the 1980 death of historian Dr. Walter Rodney.
Come off of the politics. We have gone past that stage. Whoever is implicated in Rodney killing has already been found guilty and condemned. You don't undertake. It's a heavy burden. Not at this hour. You can't reverse that. So let's move forward and support the recommendations.
The Rodney family would like this to be seen partly as closure for their family, but more important, as a means to develop national unity and harmony in our society. We are still not able as a people, unitedly, to right a wrong. But what we can say, President Ali and the PBPC government will right the wrong to do with Dr. Walter Rodney.